Greetings, salutations, thank you panel. This is the point of the cast that we make sure that Synderen's microphone and other things that he needs to make sure that work beforehand work. Regeneration! Yep, in terms of CS, the mid lane isn't that big of an advantage. Although, actually, this is a full wave, so yeah, it's going to go more in favor of Weehaw, but obviously the first blood being huge. Yeah, true. Miracle and Kuroki chasing off Handskin as we do approach the 5-minute bounty rune. Looks like Nigma is going to get 3 out of 4. Indeed. What do you think of AM in this specific game? Yep, LSA connects. Wave to follow, but bottom lane we did, or top lane I should say, Snapfire does drop by the tower, surprisingly enough. Nico Baby attempting to run away. LSA does not connect though. Looks like Nico will live through the day. Well, Limp finally gets a rune for himself. Unfortunately, it is just illusions. Not the... Yeah, he doesn't have bottle. Will he be going bottle still? Yeah, I guess he still has it queued up. Yeah, saving for whatever reason right now. Bot lane, Weehaw does TP down there. We're going to see the first lasso of the game will result in a kill onto S4. Although Miracle's taking heavy damage as a result, but will live through the day. So Weehaw continuing his dominance, and this will provide GH with some much needed levels, and Limp with some much needed levels as well. Oh, mind control though. Hold that thought, Synderen. We're going to see the ensnare here into the shotgun. Mind control looks to be dead. LSA does connect, but the cookie to follow. It's going to be an easy kill, which Limp desperately needed to help get back on track here in this game. And
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Perhaps if they end up winning this, we can ask them that very specific question, Synderen. I know you're going to be just waiting for that with bated breath.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yes, we've established that many a time. Weehaw still in this bot lane. He has Boots of Travel now. Took out a fairly large stack for this time of the game. So Boots of Travel at pre-8 minutes. Pretty freaking good. And this is one of those heroes that can really snowball. Now the question is, what does he go after this? Do you still go drums on this hero? I've been seeing a lot of players kind of opt for not going Blink for the first like couple items. As GH is going to steal the rune in this top river. But what item would you prefer for Weehaw's second? I mean, in theory, they could have lived on Lifestealer as well as do that, right? As S4 Arena onto Kuroki. TP support is coming. Solar is going to keep him healthy. Tombstone is down. Here comes Weehaw, though. Doing a lot of fire damage here, but they will lose one. Likely will be the trade, if not more. Nico Baby now. He did infest for a little bit, but Laguna Blade is there. And this looks to be another kill going the lane of Team Nigma. Limp. Oh, that's a good ult from Snapfire. Mind Control looks to be dead. So it ends up being a 2 for 2 as Weehaw now in the trees. Looks like Firefly's still on cooldown for a little bit, but the Tombstone, very, very annoying to deal with, and that will likely break things up here. Alliance kind of lucky to end up getting a couple kills there. Oh, they're diving. Oh, they think better of it. Double damage still applied to Limp. Searing Chains connects into the cookie. FNG puts himself in a little bit of a precarious spot, but attempting to run away now as the Sunray is just beating upon him with the sticky napalm. That's going to be a very easy kill for Team Nigma. And Weehaw with the lasso. Limp doesn't... Yeah, he does have a Remnant up now as the egg is in pretty good position to stun him out. And this looks to be yet another one going the way of the Radiant squad. And all the while, Cinder, and Miracle is top lane farming towards the very rare pickup of Battle Fury on Anti-Mage, where he is well on his way to finishing that.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeehaw!
Dire's middle tower
that is
has
odd.
fallen.
Trying to initiate. LSA is there. Oh, lasso not in time, but it's not really going to matter. They have the damage. Now Miracle is just jumping in with that Battle Fury Yasha. Fearing absolutely nothing. The arena is here, along with the Mortimer's Kisses. That should be enough to take out Mind Control, despite the tanky nature. 2 for 1 to start things out. Weehaw really wants to go back in. Is going for the BKB, as you suggested, Cinderin. So, good job. You got one of the details correct. But it's really interesting because without like this instant initiation, they're really, it's kind of like slow initiating all these fights, right? Weehaw just kind of walks in, he waddles in. I mean, he is relatively fast, and the flame break has been pretty on point for him this game, despite his... I mean, the only mistakes, quote-unquote, that he's made is just being out of position a couple times solo, which, as I say that, he's not solo technically, because Kuroki is here for moral support, if nothing else. Solrip gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. Weehaw. Looks like the cookie will be there as well, but Kuroki TP is out. Kidding me? Good lord. Sunray keeping Weehaw alive now. Is this a bait that Mind Control and company wanted here? He has mech up in 1 second, but dies shortly before that was available. Now the focus is onto the egg. FNG is getting bursted down as a result, and Nico Baby mana voided now, Limp on the run. Doesn't have any more remnants, but Miracle, no mana void to work with. Weehaw, of course, as we talked about, doesn't really have a blink dagger anyway to close the gap there. So in the end, it's a 2 for 3. It feels like Lifestealer is dying literally every single fight. He is 4 and 4 right now.
That was hot.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Weehaw has lassoed somebody, Cinder. It's gonna have to... You're gonna have to hold that thought. He has no remnants again. Ay, ay, ay.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top
They can't. They just can't kill Kuroki, man. This guy is Jesus. Yep. Well known. That's what she said.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this cosmetic is really weird.
Under attack.
This is like the waddling version of wing movement. I agree. It is odd. And everyone knows how much you hate kids, Cinderin. It's been well established. It starts with Invoker, and now it's just bled into every single cosmetic that you dislike. You somehow always, for anything you dislike, end up comparing it to a child. Not sure what your problem is.
Dire's top tower is
But the tier 2 tower looks to be dead. And Miracle has the Manta Battle Fury. Actually, he's holding the Essence Ring instead of the Ring of Aquila. That's kind of interesting. Finishing Basher here very shortly as well. Arena. Can they kill Mind Control? Sorab keeps him alive, but finally they do take him out with FNG. Kurogi now completely surrounded, but there's the cookie onto Miracle. This could be a pretty good fight for them. Buyback onto the Lina. And it looks like the first to die is actually the Ember Spirit, as I'm dying on my own water here, Cinder, and S4 ticking away. So despite the good initiation onto Lina, it was just a Lina at the end of the day. A position 4. Batrider, Weehaw.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Yep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh. Regeneration.
And I am fine with Holy Locket being a very niche or niche item, depending on what way you want to pronounce it, Cinderin. It's okay. Some items should not be purchased by every single hero in the game, like Battle Fury on Anti-Mage. So, Tier 1 tower fortified. It looks like Alliance wants to defend, potentially, as Miracle is actually going to be very aggressive here. He's going to find it in Arena, but there's the heal, the Soul Rip, keeping him alive again. BKB being shown off now by Weehaw. Lasso is keeping Nico Baby in place. Does he have Infest? He does. Into S4 he goes. Still, no one has died in this fight. Is the Egg? Nice positioning onto the high ground here. Not able to catch anybody off, though. As Miracle jumps in again very aggressively. Really relying on Kuroki to get these Soul Rips off, but might have bitten off too much to chew. Aegis is still intact, of course. It doesn't really matter. Mars dies, buys back into the game. Kuroki trying to heal himself now finally will be brought down, and that is just a position 5 Undying that takes so long to be taken out. Miracle still with that Aegis intact, and Limp, mana voided to death. Nico Baby kind of isolated here. It does have S4 in the vicinity, but as you can tell by the positioning of Team Nigma, they want to go in for more. S4 completely drained of mana. Weehaw getting healed up thanks to GH, and it looks like they'll find another kill in the form of the Lifestealer, and Hansen looks to be next, and this is just getting completely out of control. The heals from both Undying and Phoenix, and since Lina ended up getting the Greaves, her as well, pretty ridiculous how much sustainability they have.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Where'd you go?
But on the other side of the map, there is a smoke gank just for your Phoenix. So an Ember for a Phoenix, even being down 19k, probably not what you want to see. Weehaw, nice flame break to start things off. Undying's Tombstone continues to stay alive despite the little Shredder being used. Weehaw with that double kill, triple kill in fact, as Nico Baby now on the run. This will likely be very close to a GG. And Miracle still with Aegis. I mean, I guess that shouldn't be too big of a surprise considering it is so difficult to kill anybody, including the position 5s. And there's the GGs. Alliance just outclassed this game.
Radiant victory.
Yo, microphone check, make it a microphone check. Give it a microphone, I make it a microphone dead. Don't step to me, newbie, I could truly be moody. I could've played the fucking Grinch in the movies. I've been a part-time shadow cat, part-time. That is not a guy that I would ever wanna try to battle rap. Snap, crackle, pop, mind fried to a crisp. Make an MC into a wide-eyed lunatic.